Good morning, Benny. I love you so much, and it sucks that we don't get to see each other that much anymore. I have an appointment next month with Schroet, so I'll let you know when it gets closer to it. I would tell you the date now, but I don't have it written on my calendar. With Harry Potter coming out this week, I've been thinking so much about all the things that we've been through together and just all the fun memories. I can remember playing Harry Potter trivia at parties. Remember my dolls and how you guys would always make them do inappropriate things? Yeah. It looks like somebody's been molesting Harry. It was funny, I had Mickey Mouse holding Harry, and his robe was partially off, and it was like, Mickey, what have you been doing with Harry? It made me think of you guys. Papa found the sorting hat that Barbara made for me while he was cleaning up Mom's house. It's in the garage somewhere. I didn't have room for it when he found it, and now that I have room for it, I don't know where it got put. I'll find it eventually though, and it'll be in my room. I was thinking about Voldy and the Death Eaters. Can you remember when we were practicing at the Star Party and they thought we were cheerleaders because we were dancing and stuff? Oh, yeah, as if any of us three would ever make it as a cheerleader. But it was so much fun doing Voldy and the Death Eaters, and it's one of my happiest memories with the two of you was when we painted my bedroom and just made that video for Kyla and had all that fun together. And I remember when, what was it that was coming out? I think it was Order of the Phoenix. I'm pretty sure it was Order of the Phoenix came out. And we waited in the Walmart room before you go in the store, and we were all dressed up in our robes, and their dad was there, and Mom. I mean, your dad was there, and my mom. We looked like a bunch of weirdos, but we didn't really care too much. I still can't quite fathom why I would walk around pretending to be Gilderoy Lockhart. I guess it was because his lines were easy to remember. Because he was such a pompous idiot that he was really easy to act like. But it was definitely really fun pretending to be him. And I remember my yearbook signatures from that year. Everybody thought that I was so brave for being a weirdo, pretty much, and not caring what people thought about me. And I was like, I was just thinking to myself, it has nothing to do with bravery. I'm just a weirdo. I don't really care. It's not just, I just didn't really care. My friends knew I was a weirdo, but they loved me for it. And there really wasn't any reason to worry about what strangers thought about me. My cousin knitted this for me to help me feel better. So sweet. It's really amazing. I need to learn how to knit so I can make some of this stuff. I have the same knitting book that she used with the patterns and everything, so I can make one of these if I knew how to knit. I just had to figure out how. Do you remember how we used to play Atmosphere all the time with a gatekeeper? I don't even know where the mini-me gatekeeper went. She is packed away with the... I found the hole. That was bad. I was putting old footage onto the computer from videotapes that we had filmed at parties, and several of the videotapes that we filmed back in that day, including Voldy and the Death Eaters, don't work anymore because the video camera that filmed them kind of ruined them. So I'm sure you will be so sad about the fact that I wasn't able to salvage that. Of course, we don't even have most of what's on that tape because we recorded most of it directly to the VCR, and Kyla has the only copy of the majority of it. We've had some really amazing times together. That's so weird. I mean, Harry Potter was the thing that we would talk about in ceramics when we met, and our friendship kind of formed around that. And I've just been thinking a lot of who I would be without Harry Potter, and I'm not sure who I would be. I remember I was really depressed back then because my stepfather was still there and abusing us, and that was a lot to go through. When we lost our house, and we lost the car, and the cat got killed by my stepfather, and there was just all this horrible stuff that was going on in my life, and I can remember thinking to myself that I couldn't even consider trying to end my life because I had to hear the end of Harry's story. And so that was kind of what kept me going when I was really depressed and I didn't have you guys around me, was that I needed to hear the end of Harry's story, and I didn't want to die without hearing it. And then I met you guys, and we formed our little Marauders band, and it just ended up being what was needed to lift me out of that bad place. I got a Harry Potter scenic game. I don't know if I told you. We were at a thrift store in Sacramento, and I was looking for a printer cable actually, and in that section they had some scenic games. I saw Harry Potter Scenic, and it only cost $2.98 for the box with the game pieces. The only thing missing was the DVD, so I bought that online, and altogether it costs like $15.38 for the board game and the DVD, and it's been really fun playing it with Grandma because she actually can answer it, as opposed to the Disney Scenic that I own that I always just squash her at. So it's been really fun to play. I was thinking maybe this weekend, I don't know, we could play it via Skype. There's a way that you can view the computer screen of the other person, and so I can have the DVD in the computer and pull up the scenes for the computer. So I think it'll work, and I think it'll be really awesome to do. I thought we could have fun playing it. I would have to roll the dice for you. That'd be the only other thing, unless you have any D&D dice, and then you could roll it. I'd have to figure out what, because it's a D6 for one of them, but the other one, I don't know what it is. Maybe you could use a random number generator. So I thought maybe Saturday or Sunday we could play that if you're not busy. You could choose the time since you have stuff to do and everything. Anyways, I have been babbling and can't really think of anything else to say, so I will see you when you post, and I miss you loads. Bye.